Oh, I think Derik might have lost Derik there for a second. Think I did. But welcome everybody to the live. Oh, there's Derik. All right, bye, Derik. Welcome everybody to the live watch along of Columbus Crew as they travel north of the border to take on CF Montreal. Montreal getting their first win of the MLS season last week against New York City. Columbus ended up drawing Philadelphia 2-2. Sean Zawoski scoring the late equalizer against the Philadelphia Union. As Derik Abbott joins the live watch along. My friend, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not too bad. There we go. That's what we like to see. Not too bad, man. You know, it's a match day.
Yeah. It's the first Wednesday of the season, I think, too, right?
Correct.
First Wednesday match? Okay,
Yep.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I know that we haven't. What was that? We've had years where it felt like we had a million of them. This year so far, I'm surprised we haven't had more, to be honest.
I mean, unless you don't count CONCACAF Champions Cup.
Yep, that is a good point. I
So,
did forget about that.
Yeah, there's that. Manuel says, "Let's go, Crew." We have THK24 TV. What's up, guys? How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Just waiting on Jerald. I wonder where he is.
I'm trying to set up. I got dual monitor action going on, sort of, but I've never hooked my stuff up to it, so I'm trying to do that at the same time. So if you see me looking over to the side, it's multitasking at its finest. Attempted multitasking.
I'm about to. I think I have Apple TV on my Xbox.
I could always do it on my phone, but I didn't give myself enough time. I will admit that. I tried to make a quick trip to the gym, and I kind of screwed myself a little bit on that. So I'm going to do it live, which I'm sure will make for great viewing pleasure for everybody.
I mean, we don't even have a script tonight. We're just here watching.
We're bits doing it live.
I am going to put my headphones on, though, so I can listen to the game itself. So
nice. Yeah, you can be the play-by-play.
Yeah.
Me and Jerald will be the color guys.
I did have it on my TV right here to my left, but I was like, it'd be better if I have it on my Xbox. Since I have to write and tweet tonight also.
Oh my, are you going from the Massive Report account also?
Yeah.
Dang. Triple duty going on tonight. So signal for your computer. Pressing a key on the keyboard. Wake it up. You know, I honestly, when I started my job that I'm currently at, they gave me dual monitors, and they were like, so you know how to like set this all up, right? And I was, this is the first time in my entire life I've had dual monitors, mind you. So I was like, this is gonna sound like I don't know anything about technology, but like I've kind of resisted using them.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people out there are going to be like, what is wrong with you? How have you not used dual monitors when given the option? But I don't know. I'm old school like that, I guess.
That's what I have. I have dual monitors right now on a hang on, where'd it go? 2025. There we go. On a mount. So I have like Xbox right here, and then I have like my laptop here, but I also have I've you guys on Google Chrome, but I also have Safari up right here.
Oh,
so I'm like triple monitor right now.
That is cool. I like that.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
I like that a lot.
What's going on?
How are you?
Well, you saw my leg.
Oh, yeah. You should give him a quick update on your leg before everything gets rolling.
So I was helping my sister-in-law do her brake pads yesterday, and of course it was a Ford. And I used the standard jack that came with the car, and everything was cool. I got the tire off after a little while, then sitting there trying to figure out how the hell to get the the caliper off, and I had to pull up a video on YouTube. Which, by the way, on 2014 Escapes, they don't have bolts for the calipers. They have Allen keys. Is the bolts. So, yeah. And while I was sitting there trying to figure out which Allen key is the right one, the jack gave out. And the car came down.
So crazy.
My leg got hit by the rotor. But luckily,
I shouldn't laugh, but that is wild.
Luckily, I put the tire underneath like the front bumper area, so it didn't come down fully on my leg.
Yeah.
But needless to say, my leg is the muscle is bruised, and I have a nice double scar on my leg. So.
Save image.
But yeah, other than that, I'm doing good. Don't like the results that I got from my MRI, but I just have to wait for the doctor to confirm everything.
Gotcha. It's been a very weird last few months for all of us. I think we lost Derik. Oh no, we didn't. He's there.
No, I'm here. I could hear you. It did. Yeah, it was frozen for a second, but I could hear you guys the whole time. I was frozen though.
No, you're good. THK24 TV says here to learn and support. Well, we thank you for tuning in to the live watch along. Also says hope you get better. I really want to get your guys' opinions really quick on where to go. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Oh no, where'd it go? On the lineup.
I saw Jerald was already tweeting about it.
Yeah. I wish I could. You know what? We're just gonna actually save image as. Oh, it's on a desktop. That's what it is. Got it.
Oh, you were gonna display it?
Yeah, I just couldn't remember where it was, where I put it at. So, but I have it right here. So, lineup. Schulte, Nagby, Shambo, Gazdag, AZ, Amundsen, Jason, Yevon, Mo, Max, and Steven. Diego Rossi on the bench. Jean Zawadzki on the bench because he's one yellow card away from suspension. And we can't let him get a yellow card today.
No, save it for Saturday if possible.
So, this is a pretty strong lineup, I would say. But I think Nancy made the right move in sitting Diego and Sean to kind of maybe give them a late cameo if all goes well, so that way they're fresh for Saturday. So, what say you guys?
I'll let you go, Derik.
I think obviously the Diego thing is a little surprising, but at the same time, they were resting him. I mean, we have a big game on Saturday, so I think some of these guys need to be able to rest a little bit. I'm mostly surprised to see what the combination of AZ and Russell Rowe out there together for potentially a full game is going to look like. And then obviously Traberco's back in the lineup though. He didn't play last week, right?
He played in Philly.
He played in Philly the whole game.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I think he got taken out in the second half.
Wow, yeah, he got taken out. Amundsen came in.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I totally missed on that, or it escaped me at the time. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not surprised when it's Montreal, who's not very good, all things considered, when it comes to just standings and everything.
Yeah.
I think that we can afford to put out a lineup like this without. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but we can experiment a little bit and rotate and get people rest.
I also think just like just thinking about, what's ahead of us. Um it's one thing to kind of like, see how people are progressing so far this first quarter of the season, right? Because we're in the midst of all of these rough matches. We had Miami, we had Charlotte, we had Philadelphia. Now we have Cincinnati coming up soon. We have
Charlotte again.
Charlotte again. We have Nashville. So just
Miami
trying
again.
Miami again. So just trying to see how far or how well these players are the first quarter of the season. So that way, hey, maybe once we get our DP9, maybe we can make another signing as a depth piece somewhere in case somebody goes down injured.
That would be nice.
My take on the lineup, I like it. I like the rotation, thinking ahead to Saturday, right? But also Nancy showing like he's not taking Montreal for granted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're coming off of their first win of the season, right? So now they're at home. They're coming off their first win. So they got momentum as well. Not only does Columbus have momentum, coming from a 2-1 deficit late in the match last week to, come out of there with a point and tie for the top spot in the East. Columbus still has momentum going 2-0-1 in the last 3 matches, right? So I think Columbus walks out of here with this lineup with the full 3 points. But looking at the lineup, though, like, I'm really interested in seeing this front 3 with AZ, Jason, and Daniel, right? Because looking at some of the stats wise, Daniel has helped elevate some of the services to a lot of some of these players, right? And, there are players on the team.
Sorry.
Okay. That are under-serviced, right? And so Daniel brings that aspect of being able to service the ball to players, right? And I think, once he fully gets comfortable in that black and gold, numbers are going to start skyrocketing. I saw somebody say that Columbus has been poor at finishing in the box. Hasn't been clinical in the box. In my opinion, it's a yes and no. Right? If Columbus hasn't been clinical in finishing, then why the hell are they still second in the East? They're tied for the top spot in the East. They have, 20 goals on the year, have only allowed 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're finding ways, but it's not how people want it to be, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Dylan Chambeau just ran through like 4 defenders. Holy crap. Oh, all right, cool. We're on that type of time today. Jesus Christ.
Hey, but I tell you what, having sitting down, being on the podcast last night with the Elias and them, that it was a blast. And I did make my bold prediction.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah.
4-0.
Whoa.
But listen, Derik, me and you both said he has been the closest out of all 3 of us.
I'd be totally happy with that. Wouldn't be mad at all.
I was close last week too. I was close last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were so close last week too. I was like, oh my gosh.
I did not project Sean Zawatsky, 93rd minute, equalizer.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, Derik.
Oh, it's just like, oh man, it drove me crazy because one, I had been saying for like weeks that it was going to be a tie. And I was like, if only I would have like stuck with that and then, put some, pocket change from the couch cushions there. That would have been really nice. That was nice to get that tie though. I mean, realistically, it felt like a bit of a moral win. And wasn't it you, Ty, that said that you wanted them to have like a tough matchup so they could like get into this type of scenario?
Yeah.
You got it. You got exactly what you were looking for.
It's always tough in Westchester.
Yeah,
Always.
it truly is.
It's the House of Horrors for the Columbus Crew, man.
I hate it after that. That first goal should have been offside.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Pro hasn't come out with inside video review yet, or I'm surprised Andrew Weeby didn't even go over it in instant replay.
Yeah, that was offside, and you know what? At the end of the day, Crew still walk out of Westchester with a point, right? And when I heard the goal, and I I started hearing that dupe shit that they do and all that.
What does that stand for?
I know.
I don't know, but it's annoying.
Dupe.
It's annoying, and I literally turned my phone off while I was eating dinner.
We don't do illegal feeds here.
Tommy, not the man. But
at Garber, they doing some illegal stuff here.
Oh, something like what Atlanta United's doing? Not winning the damn match?
Oh.
Wait, what?
It should be illegal for them to even be playing right now because they can't even win a damn match.
Well, we want them to play us at least so we can get a guaranteed
right, yeah.
win. We'll take that.
Oh, Tommy's leaving now.
I'm out.
Tommy said I've seen enough.
But, go back to this comment, though, by Manuel. Ibrahim needs more minutes, and, I agree. Just look how he put Westfield on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Look how he's able to get behind, some of the, the back lines, right?
Yeah.
And I think it just give him time. He'll start getting some more playing time, especially, League's Cup is coming up. Oh, Lord. My bad, Tommy. It's all fun. I'll send you a new jar of peanut butter. Your favorite sicko is in there, Ty.
Yeah, Tit Cow. What's up, Tit Cow?
I don't know why, but anytime we play Montreal, it feels like a trap game.
No.
Yes.
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 Look at 22. Look at 22. At the end of the season, we had Montreal there on a midweek match, and it was raining, and Columbus was winning 2-1.
And guess who was the coach of that game?
Yeah. And guess who scored the tying goal? Kai Kamara.
It was Kai, wasn't it? It was Kai.
I know which game you're talking about now. Okay.
It was Kai.
Yeah, it was on a Wednesday night match. And we needed to win that match in order to stay in, not really worry about, decision day too much, but
yeah.
Way to go, Porter.
Classic. Also, just real quick, Montreal's coach looks like it could be Greg Berhalter's slightly younger.
Oh,
brother.
Donadell, yes.
They just showed him. I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? I gotta find a good position to put this phone. What I really need to do is go grab my tablet and put it on that. But I'm lazy.
Don't they ring a bell if they score?
Montreal does?
Yeah. Have you noticed that, Derik?
No, I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever seen. I mean, I'm sure they show it, but it's just never stuck with me. I guess that they've done that. I know That's a really good point. Like, what are? I'm sure some teams, most of them probably now have adopted some kind of celebration deal. But like the like I remember everyone was real heated about the jackhammer deal.
Oh yeah, everybody was so
Wildly heated.
Everybody was so livid about that.
I love it.
I mean, I figured it would grow on us. Like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, at first, I'm like, what is this like corny thing we're doing? We had never really done something like that before. And then I was like, I don't know. By the end of that season, I was like 100% in. When the jackhammer would go off, I was like,
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
This is cool. This is our thing. Everybody's got a thing. This is it.
Well, I think if we would have had the jackhammer when we had the construction worker crest,
yeah,
I think that's where it could have been real popular. Construction jackhammer. I would love for them to have a pre-match, brick break instead of this, countdown. This countdown thing. I love the countdown. Don't get me wrong. This match igniter, I love it. But like, if they were to do like a brick break with like the sledgehammers,
yeah. I wonder if they just assume people are going to get like hurt, like the injury liability of it all.
Well, it doesn't have to, it doesn't necessarily have to be like legitimate, concrete, right?
Right.
It could be like almost like the brick wall that people run out of.
Or like the one thing I think at first when we were doing the jackhammer deal was that what first annoyed me was it was clearly the cinder blocks or whatever they're supposed to be, the concrete.
Oh, that's a yellow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's what? I mean, it was pretty obvious.
My bad. I see what you were saying, Ty. Yellow and referee. God, I hate Chapman. You know who we haven't seen that much this year?
Don't say it.
Ty's favorite ref. I guess he's ignoring me.
He doesn't want you to jinx it. Dude, we don't know Saturday's refs yet, right?
No,
not yet.
But we haven't seen him all. We've seen him like once all season.
He did. Yes, that was Jalen Neal. He did a game last week.
I didn't pay attention, but like I haven't really.
He's done multiple games.
Not for us.
None for us.
Not a game that we were playing in. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been Miami, that we would have saw him, but
they didn't need him apparently.
So I don't know if you guys have noticed this though. So, when I put out the kits, I put out the referees along with it because they're right next to it. So the San Jose match, Alan Chapman was the fourth official. He then was put into the middle, and the other referee wasn't there. Today, Alan Chapman wasn't even on the match official list, and now he's in the middle because Ismir Pekmich is out.
Did he get it?
So I wonder if it's like injury or something like that. But this is the second time that Alan Chapman has been thrown into the middle from another assignment.
What? How did he do the first time?
The San Jose match was actually, he did really well, actually.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was the San Jose one.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this year so far, we've seen some, like, of course, we're going to see times where we've covered it the past few weeks of, like, officiating that is less than desirable. Oh.
Somebody needs to make that run.
Oh. Keep it in. Yeah, why is no...
They say his name's so with Dylan Shambo.
Oh, I thought that was a corner. Riveting.
Dylan Shambo.
Riveting as we're all sitting here watching it, not saying the word.
I know, right?
I just honestly, I really think it's the cohesiveness, and just everybody needs to play a little more, right?
Yeah,
Like that right there had Daniel been a little bit quicker, that would have been a goal.
Yeah.
With that back heel from Jason.
It doesn't feel like he's too out of place for only, being around for a month, give or take, in terms of like playing with everybody. But obviously, I think I saw someone else pointed out earlier this week that it took Diego Rossi almost like 6 months on the team, or at least half a season, before he really started to like pick up production. And then Lord knows that like the fan base was like ready to get rid of him after the first year, even because he just wasn't playing at like his, LAFC days. But I mean, I think with some guys, even if you're really good, it just takes you longer because it is a much different system than anything else that really most of them are playing 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I think though too with Daniel is playing under
Oh my days.
Playing under Jim Curtin.
Yeah.
Has helped maybe transition, Daniel into Nancy's system. Right?
I could see that.
I mean, he still has to find his footing in the system, but I really believe that once that happens and he's firmly planted that foot into the ground.
I don't know if Manuel's ahead of us or not, but this no is really concerning.
What minute are you guys on right now in your streams?
13:33, 34.
13:38.
I'm like 2 sets. So I'm with Jerald and like 2-3 seconds ahead of you, Ty. So not much.
Okay. Well, I would assume that if anything bad were to happen, you guys would see it first.
Oh yeah.
And there would be a reaction from you guys.
Just a slight one, What do you think of the hell is real kids?
I think Orlando has a lead early on Charlotte. I like him. I think the design for Columbus by Derik. I think the design for Columbus is slick.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a little miffed at Montreal. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, got it.
I was like, bro, I really hope he's not ahead of us because, like, man.
I think they are wearing those kits, though, for the match.
They are.
Oof. I have to get one.
Have you seen Cincinnati's?
Yeah. I still like the skeleton on the...
Oh, yeah. No, the Skelly is freaking sick.
Well, that's what Weeby said too. He still prefers the skeleton, which would be Columbus's.
Wait, what?
Doesn't Columbus have the skeleton, or did they have the horse?
It's the same thing, same design.
Okay,
the skeleton's on the horse. Cincinnati has a lion in theirs, obviously.
Yeah,
because it's stupid.
Of course. What do you think of Kai taking number 85?
Stupid. Stupid as hell.
He finally gets to play for the team that drafted him in the expansion draft. Do we got Derik coming back?
Wait, did I retweet that? I didn't retweet. I didn't mean to retweet that.
Retweet what?
Oh, I don't know if I retweeted that or not. Daniel. I don't hate it. I don't
No.
hate it. I don't hate that. It looks like either Ralph or Sam retweeted my Twitter account because I'm live on my Twitter.
Is Derik gonna come back in?
I have no idea. There he is.
Wow, what a way to find out that you're booted from the hosting duties by not getting let back into the studio.
What happened?
I was just sitting here.
You were nowhere near. You were nowhere on my screen.
Oh, I don't know. I was sitting here. I ran to go grab my tablet so I could get a bigger screen. And so I just shut off for a second, and then I was just sitting here. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was so I was responding to what you guys were saying, and then I looked up, not on the screen.
I was like, "Oh, well, bye, Derik." And so we're talking, and then I keep looking down and see you pop up, and Jerald goes, "Is Derik going to come back anytime soon?"
Literally, that's right. Yeah, I just ran downstairs for 2 seconds, but I was like, I'll just turn, I'll log out and log back in.
Yeah.
Next time I will just turn my camera off.
Oopsie, pick the pocket.
I like our poise though. I mean, Montreal looks like they're playing a little bit of man to man, but come on, get out of the way, boys.
It sort of looked like a.
I mean, we have it down in their end, offensively. Pretty. I mean, I would like to see the stats of what that looks like, because realistically, it feels like we've been on offense way more than they've had a chance to do a whole lot of damage to us so far.
Yeah, you still got to worry about Prince though.
Prince Owusu? Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's another streaky person, and if he gets behind you. God, I wish Toronto would beat Cincinnati tonight and we went out.
Yeah, I would love that.
Ooh. And they're playing in Toronto, right?
Yes.
That's probably smart. They put us both in on away games in Canada. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Right by each other.
We can all fly on the same flight home if we want to save money.
Can you imagine that? Just walking through the airport and you see, Columbus sees Cincy players, and it's just like.
That actually would be really wild. Do you think there's any kind of maybe you guys would know this, overall animosity between the two teams outside of just general rivals?
I think Miazga.
Wow, yeah.
And Haglund.
Yeah, that's true. There are definitely a few that are definitely probably not overly fond with each other. Because I know at one point it was definitely felt contentious, but I don't know if that's still the case with
maybe Pat
coming
Noonan
in and everything. Noonan's thank God. Yeah, Noonan
has said that when he first came in, he knew what this rivalry meant for the city.
Well, I like that then. I don't like him, but I like the idea that he is willing to, really keep that in perspective in mind, because I feel like that only helps.
That just came off the ref, and you supposed to call. Wow.
There's
How
nothing.
did that not become a drop ball?
Nothing annoys me more than the ball hitting the ref and it not being a drop ball and them laying like play on.
Who had possession?
Columbus.
Who regained possession?
Columbus.
No, it only happens if it changes possession.
Gotcha.
Quit coming back in here with your knowledge and stuff. Okay,
I'm just saying.
Let us be angry.
I'm just saying
That's good to know,
it's
though.
only blown dead if it changes
That's
possession.
reasonable and understandable for sure.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Manuel said that drop ball would have went their way.
Probably because if they had possession first, yeah.
Well, Columbus had the possession and was trying to clear it, and when they cleared it, it turned around and bounced off of Chapman. Like he just was stuck right there in the middle of the midst of things. I really think, Yevon, is become, such a powerhouse there at the, back there as the center back, anchoring that back line.
Well, yeah, because our anchor is still out with a thigh injury.
I think he's done. I do
too, honestly.
Yeah, they've never really gone into detail about what the heck is wrong or like why he has not.
It was something that had to do during the playoffs last year, I think it was. Kevin Denke, 1-0 Toronto, 1-0 Cincinnati. It has something to do when I think he hurt himself in the playoffs last year against the Red Bulls. And it just never, he played through it. So obviously he put more wear and tear on it.
Right.
Daniel.
Daniel's going to get one.
He is.
Preferably him and
Camacho going away of Josh Williams this year.
What's that? Yeah, I was just about to say that Camacho just seems like he's sticking out, maybe staying fit, whatever. Maybe will come on for like the last game of the year for towards the end of the match, and then hang up the boots,
like a ceremonial send off type deal.
Yeah.
But we get back to MLS Cup. I think that's when he'll do I'm hanging him up. Sort of almost like what Josh did, right?
Yeah.
Josh, didn't, he didn't really say that publicly, came out saying that he was retiring.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do it after 2020, to be honest.
That's what I thought too. I think that's what everybody thought.
I was surprised that he came back after that.
Hey, but he's a 2-time Cup champion.
Yep. And now the assistant coach on his team.
Oh, go.
Oh.
I mean, there was some pulls of the jersey, some.
Circle of Honor going to I am on the fence between Jonathan Mensah and Guillermo Barros Schelotto.
I feel like Jonathan Mensah just seems weird to me. I don't know.
A bit niche?
Yeah.
How so?
I just never, I don't know. I don't feel like but if you talk about like legendary crew players, and obviously like this would include like newer crew fans because it was within recent memory of
Yeah.
the past few years. I don't think anybody would say him if you were like, okay, you get to put one person in, you name the person. I don't know. I think if you pulled like 50 people, maybe one person would say him. There's just some bunch of other names that I feel like people hold in higher regard. No offense to him, but I just feel like that would not. That's just uncommon. Now it's cool because he still follows the team around and everything. So like you could get him there. He's gonna be like doing all of the celebration and all these interviews and all that stuff. So I mean that would be a good reason to maybe do that versus maybe some others. Like Schelotto, I mean, has fallen off the face of the earth. Like, does anybody know his whereabouts after he
I think he's back
in
Argentina
coaching.
Oh, he's coaching. Okay, I didn't realize he was coaching still.
He's got a game the day after that match.
Oh, see,
so it won't be it wouldn't be him.
No, because I feel like if when they do bring him into it, they'll want to make a big deal about that. They'll want him up there, and obviously he wouldn't be able to do that. And I don't think he's going to not coach a game in the middle of his season to do that.
So here's the biggest question. Here's the biggest one that people are asking, right? Higuain.
Oh, yeah.
Higuain is not. I don't think Higuain would be eligible because he hasn't won a major trophy, right? And so if we're looking at the requirements, if he's to be eligible as a player, retired as a player for at least 1 year, played at least 4 seasons with the crew, which he did.
Mm-hmm.
Exception to previous entry may be reduced to 2 years for a player who was named MLS Best 11. Fudge. And that's the thing. That's the thing.
There's the stupid
Montreal. It always happens in Montreal, right? It always happens in Montreal to where it's like we could play so well, but we can't finish. And that's a lovely back by Prince of Wilson.
It was, but it was also Farsi committed when he didn't need to. Farsi overcommitted. Oh.
Where's this at? Here it is. Jesus Christ.
I mean, unless the crew changed the criteria for circle of honor, which can easily be done.
Well, that's one thing I was going to say too. Like, these are arbitrary rules that they put in place. I mean, what's really stopping them from changing their own rules? Technically,
nothing
really. But yeah, I mean, I think with so many
Jeff Miro?
Justin also the biggest thing is this, right? If these requirements are still in place, neither Higuain or Justin Merrim have won an Open Cup, MLS Cup, Supporter Shield, or CONCACAF Champions League.
And Higuain would go in over Merrim, right? I mean, we can all agree on that.
Yeah, I feel like if he won a major trophy, yes. Which is that, and that's the biggest thing, right? Is because they haven't won a major trophy, but let's make some exceptions with, statistics, right? I think Higuain's part of the 50-50 club. So like, it's very weird.
Well, and I think the fact that like we've been around for this long and we have 3 names in it seems kind of crazy.
Yeah,
McBride,
and I was about to say Warzija. My word, sticky.
I thought maybe Stern John, Cunningham, Dante. Maybe the whole 2002 U.S. Open Cup.
Don't even get people's hopes up on that. That sounds like some pro wrestling stuff where they start inducting like factions into the Hall of Fame, and you've got wrestlers who have been in like already inducted in, and now they're inducted in for like the third time because they're part of the NWO or something, and you're like, okay. But I mean, what's stopping them? Who cares, right? Like realistically, put them in.
I mean, Eddie Gavin, Brian Mazonoff.
That's the one you guys mentioned, and I'm gonna play. This is probably gonna really show or be embarrassing, but like, I have no idea who that is.
Brian Masonoff?
Yeah, you guys said his name previously. I think we were texting about it, maybe, and I was like, I do not know who that is.
Played for the Crew back in the day. He's currently the head coach at Ohio State.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For their
I mean, I know that. Okay, now when you say that, I'm like, okay, I know. I blanked on the fact that the coach was from the Crew, but I also didn't realize that like he was part of a team that won a trophy and stuff like that either.
Martino Hayda just doubled the lead for Orlando over Charlotte.
Ooh. Love that. Absolutely love that.
What a strike. Holy shoot. Referee, come on, man.
Chapman did this against in the San Jose match.
What is that? There it is.
Should have been, some yellow cards, and Columbus only got the yellow cards. Like,
yep, we were just talking about that.
I've also noticed that Jonathan Soroy is like, or Sawat is not good with his feet. Mo can't keep giving the ball away there. Clear it. That's fine.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, but it's somehow, some way, we will find a way to
win.
Yeah, or top. One of the two.
What the I think they're like, when they've had some chances to take shots, they just were timid right now. Like, yeah, I don't know. Mo's had not been crisp today.
No. And
normally he's going.
Normally he's one of the most clean cut passers in the 11. League. It's not a bad idea, but so I was about to say he's offside.
What was that?
My phone.
Oh. I thought it sounded like the horns of Gondor or something going on over here.
That's my text tone.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it the horns of Gondor? Do you know what I'm
no,
referring to?
It's like hang on.
It sounded very Lord of the Rings. I was like, oh, okay.
Text. It says Sherwood Forest.
Oh, I could see that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like mating call.
I took one time, this was back when you had to like you couldn't
Come
you had
on
no
now.
options for ringtone. And I had to take an audio clip and cut it down on my phone. I did the Transformers noise when they transform, like the sound.
Yeah.
I had that for a while. That was a good one. Have you guys ever run into a scenario like this? Is driving me crazy. I cannot find my Apple ID password. I do not know what it is. And everything is face scanned. So now I'm trying to log into a non-Apple device and use
Right.
it.
Where's the yellow?
I always make mine the same, and then I'll change it like every few months.
I need to do that. I gotta pull this.
Bro,
game
they
back
need to
up.
they need to look at this one. Yeah, he called the foul, but that just took his shoulder out.
I mean, what are they going to look at? It's not violent conduct. It's not serious foul play.
I mean,
just tell them to look at it. All right. We just
give us the hope of going to VAR.
Yeah, come on now.
Mo's hurt. And that happened to Mo last week too in Philly. He took a shot right there, in the rib shoulders. And it wasn't called.
All right, I think we're going to score right here.
Yeah.
If it were a field goal, he would have scored.
Hey,
was that Yevon?
Wait, hold on. Yevon Shaburko has been in the attack so many times that this guy, he could score if he really wanted to. I'm not going to lie to you. He could honestly score.
Oh, yeah.
Cucho is the circle of honor.
I mean,
wish.
Lucas.
I was just going to say, Lucas.
He's not retired.
I mean, He's not with MLS.
He's still not retired, though.
As soon as he left
He's
here.
outside the box. Alan, shut up. Be quiet. He's outside the box. Leave him be.
As soon as Lucas left here, we all just imagined in our minds he was retired, as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he hasn't been in MLS in 3 years?
Yeah.
2 years, 2.5 years.
Come on, boys. This game's going by fast. I'm not going to lie.
There hasn't really been a lot of stoppage for injury or
fouls
at all.
Yeah.
Which either means the entire game will be fast or the second half will just be insanely foul city. And they'll actually start calling them crazy yellows everywhere.
And that was a good tackle, but damn, leave Nagby out of this one. Shit.
Oh, yeah. We are in business now.
Yeah, I think Columbus is going to score.
I'm about to get
Draw
up on my tablet, and then we're definitely going to be scoring.
Oh,
yeah.
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 That's right. This tablet is not an iPad, and so that's why I'm having all this trouble. It's some other kind of brand.
Come on. Oh, why'd you stop?
It's behind. Come on.
Why does Nazi look sort of sleepy or high?
I mean, I'd be tired too.
All of the above, probably.
Somebody slipped him something in his food. Oh, man.
I think Daniel will definitely get one. If not tonight, I think he gets one Saturday.
Well, so Daniel has always had a thing for. Oh,
that's promising.
Get it. Oh,
Oh, come on! Oh, I literally said he's not going to get one tonight, and he almost gets one. Oh,
He's
it's gotta be
always-
his second or third time he's gotten like close enough that we've had like thought there was a chance.
yeah. I mean,
He's
to be fair, he did score, but it was offside against St. Louis.
Yeah, there have been so many of those this year. I would like to see a stat on that. How many have been called back? It just feels like there's a lot more this year so far than what I typically like register as a like trend.
Yeah,
There was a bunch called back in the first time that we played Montreal.
he's not good
Yeah.
with his feet. Like, he's not good with his feet. So I think if they keep passing it back, and Jason, who's that? Jason, Daniel, and AZ can kind of press. We can force him to make. We can force the keeper to make a mistake.
Yeah.
That's just like he's not good with his feet.
What?
Dude, how is that their ball? Net cam. Oh, great, for something totally unrelated.
Yeah, that's
Which is totally unnecessary. We didn't even need to see that.
right. We've seen it. We've seen it already. Like,
Yeah, that wasn't even a stop by the keeper. Like, what they just wanted to show off and get T-Mobile some sponsorship airtime. Yeah, one thing I've noticed so far with Montreal is whenever that keeper gets the ball and he's kicking out the back, they're always going to his right side. They never go to the left.
don't even.
A lot of passes. I wish in these games they had the people's names above.
Oh, like the tactical cam. Like,
Yeah.
who does it? I know NHL does it.
ESPN.
FIFA used to do that too, where you could literally call out the names as you were like playing, because as soon as you kicked it to the person, their name would pop up on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Wish somebody would accidentally plow into Chapman. Like, get out of the way, ref.
He'd probably give him a red. Just because. Yeah, this guy, like, I don't know. He looks really
come. Where is the damn yellow?
That's crazy. I mean, if you're a player for Montreal, I mean, really the Crew even, and you're seeing being able to get away with this type of fouling, I mean, why not try for it every time? Until somebody gets a yellow.
The minute Columbus goes to start doing some of that, it's going to be, reds and yellows.
Oh, yeah. I bet this is 1 minute of stoppage time.
Probably
2 minutes.
Oh, because of the goal.
Yeah.
Like, what was that?
No, there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that's a foul, bro.
Just go ahead and call halftime.
1 minute. Yeah, nothing is being accomplished at this point.
30 seconds of stoppage time. They can't say 30 seconds, so they got to say 1 minute. Like,
yeah, like get up there, make this guy. If you press on the keeper, whether you leave a man open or not, at least you're attempting to make the keeper, like screw up somehow. Like he might botch a kick or something and leave you open for a shot.
Okay, so like I don't mean to alarm anybody, but the LA Galaxy are up 2-0 on Philadelphia right now.
That would be a hell of a win for them for a million reasons.
That'd be their first win.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so I was reading about them in particular. I think it was earlier today or yesterday, maybe. I mean, I'm really starting to think the multitude of reasons. Hear me out. That one of them last year was an absolute fluke because not only are they terrible right now, but they've got like their GM or I think it was their GM or their coach coming out and saying like, we can't keep these guys that we want to keep because the MLS rules are so ridiculous and all these types of things. Like, why, bro? You just came off of a year where you won a championship, and you are now going to sit here and complain and act like you don't like this is not right and all this stuff. Like, you don't know the rules. Like, yeah, you do. You know the rules. Your team has actually had to deal with this before, and you just won a championship, and now you can't win a game. So you're just getting like salty about everything and try to like kick up dirt on everything they can to like avoid the fact that like they're terrible, like downright terrible.
Yeah.
And you
good.
No, and Christian, why did you want to go there? Like, I get the sentimental thing, dude, but we could have kept you. You could have stayed.
Probably could have gotten a lot more starts too.
Yeah. I know he's probably their best goal scorer on the team right now, at least in recent form.
100%.
I'm sorry, he's got that going for him, but like with no notoriety because they don't win any of those games. I don't know. That's just really. I probably read it during lunch or something, and then like irrationally got angry in my head about a team that like I literally do not care about at all.
Zaha scored for Charlotte.
Is this it in Charlotte?
Orlando.
I was gonna say if it was in Charlotte, you probably just like ran around, gave everyone the bird, and did some other theatrics.
No, it's in Orlando. First half, I mean, this was very unpleasant.
Mm-hmm.
Quite honestly. We just look like I don't even know how to explain it.
The opportunities were there.
Yeah, the opportunities were there.
Plenty of opportunities.
It's like what do we need to do to get a goal?
I think we see Ibrahim. I even think we see Tristan Brown.
That'd be nice. I'd be okay with that.
See, the problem is though, I think we're getting into that territory where we were last year, right? Where we had to put Sean Zawatsky in goal because the league would not allow us to use another call up on a goalkeeper. And I think we're getting into that territory now because we use some for CONCACAF and then this one. I'm pretty sure. We're getting into that territory where we could be screwed come September.
I don't think so. I think this is, I think they did with Tristan, they signed him to a short-term agreement. So it's not, not saying it's one of, I think he's already used all his call-ups. You know what I'm saying? So they had to sign him to some type of agreement. If I do believe he's used his 3 or 4 call-ups already this year. Right. So I just don't.
Last year, I will give it a pass because obviously it was like extenuating circumstances that got us to the point where we had to do that. And it did feel like pretty ridiculous that it came down to that and they wouldn't give us, some kind of relief on that. This time around, when we roll into the season and we have not a full roster to begin with and haven't necessarily gotten to the point of having a full roster the entire season, or at least gotten, close enough to it where we didn't have to do these call-ups, I don't know that I'm necessarily giving the team a pass if they come down to it and we get screwed like that again later in the season. That's on us, in my opinion. We could have done better to prevent that. And I know you don't want to just sign people to have them just ride the bench forever, but like sometimes you need role players on the team for that reason. So you're not calling up or sign these guys to contracts and have them sit on the bench. I don't know. I understand not wanting to do that, but like calling up someone a bunch of times, maybe not using them and then burning all those out when the first third of the season
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem wise to me unless you have plans to sign them to a first team contract later on, which maybe is the case, but I don't know. I hope it doesn't come down to that, but I'm just saying if, I'm not going to feel nearly as sad for us in that regard.
Yeah. 52% possession, 1 shot on goal, 5 shots total. We have
Somehow we have less fouls committed than them, which I must need to change my glasses because I don't know how that's possible based upon what I've been seeing.
Who knows? It's just this is a trap game for me. It's brutal. And it's Montreal too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's Montreal.
I think something is said at halftime, and I think they come out, just
ass on fire.
Honestly,
I think Mo comes out at half.
Yeah, he did not look good.
Huh?
For who?
I mean, you got Sadik. You have Taha.
Doesn't Ibrahim play in that role?
I think he would be more of like an AZ replacement.
Yeah, that's who I think, replace, comes in, but you might see, like I said, you might see Tristan. You might see him, come in, for that wing, right?
I'd be okay with that, I guess. Let's see if Farsi comes out.
Last season, not even on the bench.
He's not?
No.
I honestly keep forgetting to look for him, but I just keep assuming he's on the bench. Like, literally, I know exactly who he is, but he does not resonate at all for me when the lineup comes out. I'd be more surprised if they all of a sudden penciled him in as like a starter. I'd be like, whoa. Otherwise, I'm just like, oh, he's on the bench somewhere. No.
I was looking for that, him starting up against, Montreal in Montreal.
Yeah.
For a midweek match, but I ain't seen him on the bench. I mean,
is he injured?
No, he wasn't on the injury report.
Oh.
It was only Rudy and Herrera.
Yep.
See, now look, here we go. We've got a first-team guy signed that we're not putting on the bench, so Brown better get in there and play to make use of that if we're going to call him up. And we don't have him and we don't have Velocity on the injury report. Like, I'm not as smart as these people running the front office and the coaching staff, obviously. And I certainly don't claim to be, but at least from the general knowledge we have, I don't understand that.
Yeah, and like Manuel said, the 4-4-2 is causing us some problems. Anytime, with Nancy's system, the 4-4-2 or the 4-2-2-2, like Philly ran last week, always has given Nancy's systems, some issues. So, I don't know what is said at halftime. I don't know, tactically what happens. This is...
I really hope they do not put Diego in. I do not feel like that's necessary.
I don't think it is, honestly.
No.
What?
Putting Diego in. I don't want to see that.
I think you put Ibrahim in for AZ. You keep Daniel, let him go the full 90.
Yeah, I think that's
because he needs that full 90 he needs the full 90 with the team instead of coming out. He needs it. Oh, this is getting...
That right there just annoys me. They keep showing it because it's literally all of our guys just running into each other, spinning around like tops.
It's almost like they're out there figure skating right now.
Yeah. Push out 3 center backs and all. Attacking the flanks with overlaps. Yeah, that's a good point. You don't see a lot of Moreira moving up
I will. I'm more than likely going to write the recap in the morning. I can't. One, two. I can't do all this. I'm starting to get overwhelmed.
Attacking zones.
Somebody said so. I put on Twitter because I'm tweeting from Massive Report. I put on Twitter that was a unpleasant first half, and I was like, thought somebody said we need a real number 9. Like you're like the 100 billionth person that has said that within the last checks watch or checks calendar.
Yeah. If and when we get a number 9 in the summer transfer window, give it a month later and people will still be saying we should have gotten XYZ. It never ends.
We should have kept Kucha.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That is something that will never die. No matter how we could win MLS Cup, and there will be someone out there who's going to be like, yeah, but like, imagine how much better the game would have been if we just still had Cucho. And it's like, that. I'm sorry, it stinks. The ship has sailed. We have to move on. He's not coming back. It's not happening.
Somebody said Rossi needs to be on the pitch. Jason Russell needs to be somewhere else. What does Gazdag do well? Bruh, he's been with us for like 4 weeks.
I'm telling you, people did this with Diego Rossi. People were saying we should trade him or cut it, like not cut him, but like whatever. And I'm like, this guy is too good. He will be good. Like, how often do you see people who are that good go to a team and just like flame out? Not very often, or they have to be pretty up there in age to see that happen. So I just got to give him time. And no, we want Diego rested, frankly. I mean, if they put him in, then they put him in, fine. But like, we've had chances to create, we've created chances to score goals. I think that this group doesn't get to play with each other a lot. Give them a chance against a lesser opponent, whether we're losing or not. I mean, on paper, at least. And then see what happens. I mean, it was one game. We've got a congested schedule coming up still. So eventually we may see these 3 out here again. I'd rather see them get a lot of playing time together, regardless of the outcome, because we may have to see it again here soon.
Look out for the name Marcus Leonardo, 22 years old, scoring goals for fun in Saudi. Probably was the AC Champions League. The Crew are not going to spend $20 million on a 22-year-old.
As soon as I saw that $20 million, I was like, "There's no."
Yeah, they're not going to spend $20 million on a player like that. So that's off the table right there. Guys like Press is better than all of our attackers. Quite honestly, he really does.
Yeah.
I just the thing is like we know that this team is good. I think it's just a matter of, hey, can we keep showing it like consistently?
And what did we?
I don't remember. Any decent under 30 strikers for $10 million and under? Probably somewhere, but they're not going to spend $20 million.
There's so many different leagues out there. I mean, a lot of times, like, we end up signing dudes that like most of us have never heard of, unless you're really deep into knowledge of everything soccer. And I mean, every team does that. I mean, some teams, they go so deep in the well, you're like, who on earth is this from this league? And then they become studs and they, sell them or whatever ends up happening. But like, yeah, I'm sure they got their eyes on plenty of people that some of them we probably have heard of, or some people more in the know have heard of. And there's probably some that like nobody really has much of a scouting report on. And that's probably for the best, because that means we might be able to get somebody really good that we don't have to get into a bidding war for.
Yeah.
Which I'd prefer. Let's see. Does it look like they're trotting out the same group here?
Guys
Farsi looks like he's
Farsi,
out there still.
Mo, Yevon. Nancy changed shirts.
I love that. I'm a big superstition person when it comes to stuff like that. I don't love when Nancy goes too casual. I feel like sometimes too casual. I don't know. I would love for somebody, if anybody's got time out there and is able to research this or is randomly be keeping track of this, I would love to know a correlation between if Nancy is dressed down. I would consider this more dressed up personally, but sometimes he's out there in like Adidas track pants and a t-shirt. And then other times he's got like dress pants on and like a polo like this, or like the full suit, whatever. I would love for somebody to like have a long-term like correlation of like wins losses based upon what he's wearing. Anybody who might be watching who is able to like do that, I don't even know how to begin, but like, please do that. That would be great knowledge to have.
So Montreal makes a sub. No subs for Columbus to start the second half.
This will be, these next like 5 to 10 minutes will be a very good indication, because typically I feel like if Nancy's going to make adjustments based on what he's seen in the first half, he does it very quickly, or he'll make changes after a relatively short period of time if they have if their changes are not working.
In what was it? I think it was. Oh, what a turn, Daniel! What a turn! Oh,
get it! Nobody's coming. Nobody's following him. Shoot it! Just shoot it!
Oh, God!
Oh! That would have been such a laser.
Oh my!
I thought he had it. I thought that was a goal.
I did too, honestly. I was waiting.
I can't believe he kept a hold of this. Who was that up there? Farsi?
Yeah.
Farsi was just trying to get out. He overran it, and he was just trying to get the heck out of the way at that point.
I was waiting for Jason to fall because that would have been a yellow card, 100%.
Oh, he was so close. We need a better camera angle too. I wanted to see how close to the crossbar that was, or the pole, but I guess we're not getting that. Thank you very much, Apple TV. Yeah, that was good. That turn was really good. And here we are back in the attack. Okay, I like what I'm seeing now. I did not like that. Do we think that Columbus would wear Goosebumps kit for Hell's Real? Or do you think it's a guarantee, like pretty foregone conclusion yellow?
It's yellow, for sure.
I figured. Because with a game like that, they wouldn't.
Well, they also wouldn't have made those special designs on the yellow shirts.
Oh,
and
you were
promoted it
totally right. Absolutely. I didn't even think about that. You were absolutely right. Dude, okay. And as they're in the middle of the field here, a sidebar, they need to sell those things. That's like printing money. Those are so cool.
What in the actual fuck?
Yeah, some of that bullshit. That needs to stop.
Okay, whoa. Don't come in all aggressive. My word.
I'm sorry. I was eating ice cream when I got that. I got Tillamook ice cream, yo. Apple crisp, yo.
What? What is it?
Tillamook's apple crisp.
Say that one more time.
Tillamook.
Wait a minute.
Apple crisp.
Hold on.
I thought you said tuna milk. I was about to kick you out.
Wait.
You know I don't eat fish, so no.
I don't know that actually.
Is this a deep cut from when we went over the kit sponsors? Is this the kit sponsor of Portland?
Yeah.
Incredible. Just absolutely incredible. You can't make it up. That's great. Where'd you find that at? Was that just anywhere at a store?
So I follow this guy on Facebook, and he does food releases each day with what's coming out, what's coming out later on this month. And he does it for fast food. He does it for grocery stores, drinks, and one of them was this ice cream is a special edition.
Where'd you find it at?
Kroger's.
What store? Oh, really? Okay.
They also got the Eggo waffle ice cream sandwiches with chocolate chip ice cream, and then also blueberry ice cream.
I'm not a big sweets person, but like, I think I may have to go get some of these and try them out. Because that sounds amazing.
Is that Baby D from next for what?
What are you talking about, Midwell?
Light rain starting in 10 minutes. What's the weather supposed to be like on Saturday? That's supposed to rain.
50% chance of rain.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it says. If it says it's going to be no rain in 90, just assume that it might be raining by the day of at this rate. Red card goes to rain in springtime. I'm over it.
They do got he did have a video of some Taco Bell stuff too, Manuel.
The food person.
You tried the nuggets, those nugget things?
The guy's name on Facebook is Snack, spelled SNACH, with Zach. Snack with Zach.
Is he only do Facebook?
I think it's posted on Facebook.
So I'm not trying to get on Facebook is my thing.
I think he's on Instagram and TikTok, I think.
I'll look on Instagram. I don't really have a I mean, you know when like someone sends you a bunch of TikToks and then it kind of forces you to make one, but like, so like I have one technically, like I have the app, so if somebody sends me something, I can watch it. But like,
yeah,
one time I tried to get on there just to like see if I'm missing out on something. Go. Oh, that's all right. Nope, nobody there.
Get up,
dude. Okay, that's gonna be a yellow. Watch it. Never mind.
That's not even foul, bro. Like,
that's not.
Oh, I thought for sure they were throwing on it. I mean, Sealy's just letting his own momentum take him down, and then he's like, sticking his arm back to get that extra, attempt at an Academy Award.
That's a flop, but All
right, now stop this and immediately return it. No, well, never mind.
Have you noticed? Okay, have you noticed that the supporters behind Patrick are all like freaking young teenagers?
I was as you said to look at that, and I finally paid attention to him. It looked like a bunch of high schoolers.
Yeah.
No shade to high schoolers. Go rowdy at these games. Like, come in and get rowdy. Like, bring the crowd going. But it seems like a large collection of them all right there.
Now, if they don't show up to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, he's not good.
No, that was terrible. That was really bad.
Is not good. Oi, what is that?
That was not good
either. Talk.
Now you got Schulte. Stay in the box. You didn't need to go out there.
Like, what a give and go. Is that Yevon? Oh, that's my guy.
Russell Rowe, keep running. Oh, what are you doing, bro?
Fine. AZ turn. Nice
shot.
Out.
I don't hate it. I don't hate that shot. I don't hate it.
At least it's a shot on goal.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
I don't hate it, but I think maybe a little clip pass over the top to Max.
I bet you they would have called us offsides on that.
Oh, 100%.
Just like that little bit, all I saw on that replay, and I'm like, yep, 100%. They would have nitpicked it to death and would have definitely called us offsides.
Switch it. Good.
Montreal's got Birkenstock as a sponsor. That's just like so random.
Referee. Ref, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. No more, please. Come on.
He's not going to do that. He didn't do that in the San Jose game.
I don't know, were there any cards in the San Jose game?
2 against us.
Every time you guys say the San Jose game, I keep thinking the San Diego game. I do not know why. The Sands are getting me.
I mean, yeah.
Their colors are like similar enough too, depending on which kit they're wearing. There's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue colored teams in MLS.
There really is. There's only one true black and gold team. It's the one we're watching right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of imitators.
Oh,
Nashville.
Yes. But see, Nashville's blue.
Yeah, they try to, but they don't really have a lot of kits that's primarily blue, though, right?
Nashville?
Yeah.
No, their primary is yellow.
Oh,
That was nice. Go.
Oh, what a ball!
Dude, everybody who even gets in the midfield is playing incredibly well when they're in that spot. It's everywhere else.
I do love Nashville's all black. The Johnny Cash.
Other one from what was that? 23, I think it was.
Yeah, that was in my top 5.
Steven's going for freaking goal. Oi.
See, normally I'm okay with it, but I don't like that we've gotten to the point like right there where we're just settling for a bunch of shots outside the box. Like,
yeah,
get the ball in the box. It's inexcusable to a degree. Like, if you could get it run of play, obviously great, but if you can't stand there and try to get it in right there, that's a problem. This guy Waterman is hurt.
Yep, Waterman's out.
Piet. I don't know what it is.
Petrasso's out.
But people who
Petrasso came out and Piet came in.
Waterman staying in. He did not look good. Tucked in jersey. Whoa.
That's what I was about to say. Players who play with their jersey tucked in look so weird.
It's lame. These jerseys aren't long enough.
Like,
he looks like a rugby player, sort of.
Honestly, yes.
He's kind of built like one too. That could be good or bad. We'll find out.
Yes, Yevon. When do we make our first sub, boys?
65th minute.
Yeah, we're starting to look a little bit better than really at any. I mean, I shouldn't say at any point in the first half, but they actually look pretty good right now. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't really think too hard about putting one in, I guess, unless somebody's really gassed and we're just missing it. But
it ran out of real estate.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Like eventually you got to kick it or stop.
Right. You got to.
You got to make it like it's like a video game where you just like you hit the button too many times or the joystick too many times, and then you're like, oh, I'm screwed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's 2-1.
With our luck, freaking Chapman would have caught a penalty there on Max.
Oh yeah, give him a penalty shot for sure.
What's the stoppage in play?
Yeah, he lifted it. It's illegal throw.
I gotta refresh mine. You guys are ahead of me. It's annoying the crap out of me.
2-2. Philly came back and tied it. Oh my god. The poor LA Galaxy just cannot catch a break. Get it back. Get it back. Oh, that's. Imagine that.
That's turn off the game. Turn literally.
Oh my god!
Literally and figuratively.
I'm ending the live watch along, and I'm going to.
We'll see you on Saturday in hell, and then click.
My word, that's so bad. If that would have went in somehow, some way.
All right, here we go. Nobody there. Oh my!
Oh,
nice. Oh. That was a nice turn. Nice turn.
Turn. Okay, that's fine. Oh!
Get it!
Oh! Come on, boys.
All right, keep it back. Oh my god. Get it. AZ, use that hair.
Ref.
Just swarm them.
Prince Owusu is just too big. Like, that guy is a football player.
Looks like fucking Patrick Agamon.
Oh, dude, Patrick is a football player too. Patrick should play basketball too, honestly. That guy is tall, but he's athletic as hell.
Oh.
Turn.
I'm telling you, our passes in the midfield are looking pretty good. Like, literally, no matter who is passing it in the midfield, I like what I'm seeing. It's the final third is just like brutal.
Yeah.
Something's gonna shake. I think it's just gonna take this one goal here shortly.
By us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I like the idea. Oh. So I'm saying though, if you can
he's not good.
No, that's what I was just like. Start attacking him when that type of situation occurs. Like, don't let off. Like, charge at him. He's bound to like slip and like kick it backwards into his own goal or something.
This is frustrating. And the fact that we have not lost on the road yet this year, and we could lose to freaking Montreal, is wild.
Oh, what are you doing?
I think Connor said it best on his Twitter post tonight, saying that it seems like everybody's playing selfish.
Ben, welcome to the live chat. Calling it Rossi Zawa 70th minute sub combined for game winner.
Heard it here first. Well, we would need two of them, right? So who's the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Rossi scoring the game? Are they both scoring?
Hold on, let me see.
Oh my god, he did it.
I told you.
Yeah. Wow.
We
He literally did it
so many times. He's
Holy
not
cow.
good. He's not good.
He actually did it. Incredible. Just
He's
completely
not
whiffed
good.
on it. Bound to happen.
Come
Absolutely
on, Jason.
Good. That's good. That's a confidence goal right there
Get
too for
in.
Jason. Right there at the right time. This
It's
keeper
not even offside
stinks.
either. They can't look good for offside.
Nope.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Let's go. I told y'all we were about to score soon and it's about to take off. Let's go.
Shit.
Okay. Now, if we can get Columbus to score another goal and it be the Gazdag for no reason at all other than just for good vibes, everybody.
Come on.
Ooh, I told you.
My comment. Ben goes, My comment was just a minute early. Prediction stands true. All right. All right, here we go. Hey, Ibrahim.
Who's he coming in for? AZ. Okay.
What I say?
Yeah.
I said AZ.
You did say that too earlier. All right, so we need God's side discourse. So we can all have I want a prediction to come true here.
Yeah.
I'm feeling left out.
I think Yevon's going to get one tonight. I think Yevon is going to get one. I think Daniel's going to get one. Yevon's going to get one. And hell, even Ibrahim.
You said 4-0 though, right? On the podcast?
Well, I said 4-0, but I also said like a 4-1, 4-0.
But you'd be close, just like previous weeks where you're usually like one off.
Brian Ayala. Need Columbus
okay, Brian.
For my parlay to hit. Hey, I have a parlay in also, and so far nothing's working for it, so it's okay.
Hey, y'all be proud of me. I haven't been on FanDuel or anything in a while.
I've done quite a bit, but it's only been for basketball.
I haven't even been on for basketball, baseball, soccer, NHL playoffs.
I got smoked so bad at my Kentucky Derby bets that I took a week off and then randomly did a NASCAR 4-leg parlay that hit, and then immediately did the last night. The Pacers were down 20 points, and I put in a Pacers money line live bet plus 700, and they came back and won. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna here and there do bets, and then I made a crew one tonight because I couldn't help myself.
So, all right, New York City a draw. That's tied 0-0. Columbus a draw. We're tied 1-1. I put Charlotte FC a draw, and Charlotte's losing right now. Philly a draw. It's 2-2. I put Cincinnati a draw. Minnesota a draw. New York a draw. St. Louis a draw. So far, my only one that I'm having problems with is the Charlotte one.
I had to mute Derik for a second on that Pacers game.
That's wild.
Hey, I was just trying to win money, all right?
Yeah, guys, if you guys are here watching the live watch along, you have not already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell for post notifications. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. And whatnot. See, now that is the attacking that Derik says. Just keep running at the goalie.
Yeah. When we shoot, just keep attacking.
How is that I'm sorry, Derik. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that is exactly he's either gonna screw up or you're gonna clean up a missed goal. Also, Brian and Ben and everybody, come join us weekly if you want to talk, ridiculous MLS parlays. We'll have opinions for you, or maybe you could give us good advice because I'm not very good at it. So I'll gladly take somebody's advice.
I might just put in a Hell is Real parlay.
I might have to.
Hey, come on, man. Come on now. It's Hell is Real. You know what it is. Hell is real, man.
Hell is real and hell is hot, right?
Go.
You know what? If the people in the comments, in the chat, we'll all put our brains together. If you come up with one that's appealing enough, we'll all put one in and see what happens.
Is he offside? He's got to be
Group
offside.
effort.
He was offside.
Ben says, yeah, this is fun, guys. First time seeing you guys do a live stream. Just started listening to the podcast. Keep up the good work. Ben, we appreciate you. Honestly, we might have to do more of these, honestly.
On the away matches
of these watch alongs. I'm actually having a great time.
Yeah. I would agree.
Honestly. Ben, tune in every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Where we break down the recap of the previous game. We'll have special guests from other podcasts. We'll preview the upcoming game. We love interacting with you guys. And if you haven't already, if you look at the bottom, it's covered by the MLS stat thing. But Yeah, give us a
Go.
I
What are you,
don't hate the idea.
Jason? Follow it in.
Love the love the crossing the lines videos. I enjoy seeing other thanks, man. Thank you. I actually got asked to do one against Philly with an MLS season pass analyst, but I didn't get it in time because I got the email super late. But yeah, no, we'll definitely have one for Massive Report coming out sometime soon. I just got to get a hold of my Cincinnati contact to get the thing all squared away. So crossing the touchline for Hell is Real should be out probably Saturday morning on the Massive Report YouTube channel. I'm also trying to get Kenta Jerald. I'm gonna message him probably tonight or probably right now. See if he can pop on for a quick chat. Like Friday morning, we can do like a quick recorded little session and whatnot.
Yeah,
So,
Kent is always a fun time. When he's on the show. He's even fun. He's even funner in person. Talking with him. Either at Hell is Real or,
get in.
As She Believes.
Give it to Gazdag, please.
Yeah, get it to Daniel. We want a Daniel Gazdag goal.
We are all collectively putting our powers together for that.
Just imagine Daniel Gazdag.
The
infliction.
I feel like the amount of investment that we've all gotten into this game in like the last 20 minutes is really ramped up since they scored that goal. I
told y'all.
I was too busy screwing around with all my tech stuff for way too long. That's shame on me. But like the last 20 minutes or so, it's been like it's on. Once we kept that attack going. Get this guy there. Right. See?
He is not good.
I mean, he was trying to kick that thing out. There's no doubt in my mind.
What a tackle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Montreal's making another sub.
Who's it gonna be? I literally don't know any of the Montreal players, I don't think.
I have no idea either.
This guy's name is Craig. First name, maybe. What if his first name is really Craig and he just put it on sometimes players like Cucho put Cucho on his.
Oh yeah.
What if his name was really just Craig and he just was like, I'm putting Craig on the back of it. Screw it.
So when I play FIFA and I make my player, I put my full name Tyler Fisher, or just put Tyler on it.
Dude, that would actually be really. Has anybody really done that before in MLS? Like put their first and their last name on it?
I don't think so.
They kind of let you do whatever you want, right? To a degree.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's rules, but like realistically, it feels like you kind of have a lot of leeway to do whatever you want to do.
Like I don't think they would have allowed Jack McInerney to put Jack Mac on his jersey when he played with the Columbus Crew. Like that's just silly. But like
no one's ever really tried to do a nickname, right? Or not like a nickname.
I mean Cujo.
Right, but I mean like that was almost like felt like it could be like a middle name almost. But no one's done like a full blown what you would perceive to be a nickname.
Oh yeah, probably not. No.
Not in this league. Oh my god, what a pass. Okay, now we are cooking. Oh, what are you doing?
Bruh, Darlington has jets. My word.
Oh, good. Our people are coming in here. McConkener. I mean, is that a real one? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Chicharito.
I mean, yeah, Chicha when he played for LA.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to see more of it. You know what would be someone should, if anybody ever runs into someone like Josh Williams, it would be funny to ask some of these questions because like I feel like he would be very open to like giving whoever asked it like straight up the details of things like this. Like wouldn't even think twice about the question, would just start being like, "Oh yeah, here's what you can and can't do," and all this.
We'll
I mean,
say that Gasstock is playing
he-
a little too.
He probably would give us a lot of details, except for like, oh hey, what goes into being transferred?
Oh,
Josh.
oh yeah.
Hey, how do you negotiate?
Montreal likes falling down. Yeah, it's
Honestly, it's getting a bit ridiculous at this point.
like you don't. I feel like the league is always hesitant to do it most of the time, but like you got to start finding people more for some of that embellishment because it's just sometimes it's so overkill.
No.
Like, what is that? Like, good. Don't call that. That's crazy.
Go wide.
Oh,
That's got to be out on them.
yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't
it
look
is.
like
Yeah. Okay. Good.
perfect.
He's playing too bad. He's playing a lot deep. Deep into the midfield right now.
Yeah, we need him attacking directly in front of goal, shots on goal, no mercy.
Was that a slipper?
Oh, that's wild. Oh, forgot to mention on Monday, Taha was up at Topgolf.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is that Tristan Brown?
That
is. Oh my gosh. Who's
and
that?
Sajic. Tristan's gonna come in for Mo.
Yeah, Mo's got to get out of there.
Sajic might come in for Arston or for Nagby.
Remember the beginning of the year, we were all understandably like really hot on Chase Adams, and now like I feel like Tristan Brown is definitely like the star of Crew 2 right now.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Did I spell his name wrong? I feel like I spelled his name wrong.
Who, Tristan
No.
or Sajic?
It's like Sajak. It's like Pat Sajak.
Okay, S-E-J-D.
Slightly
Okay.
different. Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go. So, who comes out?
All right. Are they gonna let us do our subs?
Ref, tell him put the ball down.
Taha looks to be coming in too.
Also getting ready.
Oh Lord, we're going.
Capybara.
He's running them all out there, isn't he? Just unloading the bench. Go.
I can hear the Nordeca now just screaming, Capybara.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
take
sure
that shot.
Oh,
I'll take that.
I'm sure on like TV, and then like casuals in the stadiums would probably, or in our stadium would be like, "What in the hell are they chanting? What does that even mean?"
Oh yeah, 100%.
What is that?
What are they doing? Why are they chanting an animal?
There was a Capybara AI graphic thing that did the hot dog and bologna. And it was
I've seen that on TikTok.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah, have you heard the sound chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies.
This is why I'm not on TikTok.
They got. And they
I don't
got,
even know. I'm glad. I wish I never would have asked that question. I don't want to know what that is.
and Rubacaba.
That my
he's
word,
good.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, he's going. Hey.
Let's throw the kitchen sink, boys. Golly.
Caesar's gonna come in for Steven.
I like this. This is all fresh legs.
Yeah.
And Montreal already looks like they are gassed.
And Derek Jones is the only one coming back to the bench still with this penny on.
It's crazy. That.
My word. We're just throwing the kitchen sink.
Okay, Mo for Tristan, like I said.
Okay, so Brown replaces Mo.
Nagby out. Sage again.
Nagby. I think he's parking the bus, boys.
No, don't say that.
Nah.
I think he's parking
He's
the
going to
bus.
let these youngsters run it.
Fresh young legs.
Yeah, he's going to be
All
like,
right,
hey,
who else is coming in?
show us what you got. Here's your chance.
Who Taha coming for?
I don't. Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
No.
And then who was the other one? Rubacava?
Oh.
Yeah.
Replaces. My word.
What's going on with the pitch out there?
I have no idea. They've been slipping and sliding all night.
Oh, that should have been
Go.
almost like a
Oh.
boot. Like,
What is...
Get up.
I don't
Hell,
think we're
Taha.
parking the bus.
What's that?
Taha could get a goal tonight.
I don't think we're parking the bus at all.
We went from one shot in the first half to 11.
Oh, wow. We had 11.
Yeah. He's going for the draw.
That's so brutal.
I'm telling you, he's parking the bus.
I have like a polluted mind. I'm letting the gambling side of me like dictate my feelings towards this. I need to stop. I'm over here getting really negative about a draw against Montreal. I mean, I would like a win, but in the grand scheme of it, whatever. What's going on in the Cincy game?
I mean, yeah, I would like a win. Oh.
Get it. Shoot it.
Oh, my God. What a save.
You know what? That guy pulled that out of his ass because he's been playing so bad. I cannot believe he made that save.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you better wipe that sweat, dude. You knew you about got just absolutely punked on.
Oh.
Who was that? Who shot it?
Jason.
Russell Rowe? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's a save and a half.
Oh, we missed
have
it.
on Tristan. Oh, what a ball.
Turn it around.
Get out of the way, Chapman. Golly.
He kind of helped make a pick there for us, though.
Honestly, yeah.
That wasn't about out. That was couldn't do much with that, I guess.
Oh, man. This is all right. This is worthy of a net cam.
Yeah, I was just thinking, this is a good one.
If he didn't
that
move,
was golden.
if he didn't move.
My word. What a save.
He actually helped himself by like sliding over directly in front. Like he didn't have to do more than stick his arm up, but like I don't think if that ball would have been placed literally anywhere else, he would have stopped that because he's been playing so bad.
Yeah.
Someone lost a shoe.
Oh, get up.
Oh, no. Oh,
I
here we
drank all
go.
my Dr. Pepper. Oh, man. Why did he take his cleat off? Come on, man.
It fell off.
Oh, okay.
It fell off, but he's not going to take any. He's not going to be taking a lot of times to put it back on. I'm sure.
You know what I haven't seen done in a while, where the players sit out for 2 minutes.
Oh, dude.
I haven't seen that across any game, to be honest with you.
That was the stupidest rule they came up with. Implemented it, but they never enforced it. There was never like a clear enforcement. I think we got called for it once or twice, but like it never felt like there was consistency. There was never like there was no evidence of a running clock even to like clock it. It just felt like something that like maybe was a decent idea when it was initially pitched, but like there was never going to be a way to execute it that was actually going to work.
Right.
I mean, they do it in Next Pro.
Did they do it like well?
Yeah.
They had like a running clock.
It was a 98% success in Next Pro, where like if you got injured and the trainers had to come out, you had to sit off for 2 minutes.
Were they
unless there was a card involved? Then if there was a card involved, then you wouldn't. You wouldn't have to sit out.
Oh, because it would take longer anyways.
Oh, what is happening, boys?
I wonder if they're going to do it like they did in minor league baseball with the pitch clock, where they like really enforce it in Next Pro for a year or two or a season or two, just to kind of see how it goes. And then if it's working, obviously, like you said, it's working really well, they would like finally move it up to MLS. I mean, frankly, at the end of the day, I don't really care, but
I like it because I mean, it's sort of, you know.
That's why Neymar wouldn't be good in this league, because he would spend.
Oh, there's a card.
Wow.
Who's that?
It's on Montreal, Waterman.
Dude, Waterman looked like he was on one leg for a hot second, and I cannot believe that he's up there.
Yeah, that's a straight. Yeah, that deserved a yellow.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, whoa. Waterman kind of looks like a villain. Like he could be a villain in a show. Which actually could be a compliment. That'd be kind of cool.
Got a corner.
Corner. Thank you, ref.
Can we see Philly last week miracles?
I don't think people are giving Diego Rossi the credit he deserves for that deflecting header on that goal.
No, that was impressive.
They're not giving him credit at all.
No.
Oh, somebody's there.
You got it. I mean, I want everyone to run towards goal, but not every person be parallel to each other at the like. I get you kind of have to line up like that, but once the ball's in the air, like, come on, you got to move a little bit. Good grief.
Yeah.
The ball just flies right behind you. Nobody's there, like crazy.
What a
ball. What a way to find space.
Oh, if it's
Dylan.
Oh, you gotta hit it harder than that. You gotta kick it harder than that, man. Great idea, though. Never stop. Never stop.
I got the unlucky. Yeah, Ralph still down. Dylan Shambo's growth with Career 96 has been a pleasure to watch. It really has. Is that Caden Clark? Yep. Come on. Play.
Since he's still at 1-0.
Come on, Toronto. Oh. See, we have now. This is the half that we should have had in the first. We are not letting them in our half at all. As soon as I say that, Come on, Tristan. Make them go backwards. Yeah. We are killing this half right now.
Yeah. Literally, if we would have executed in those chances in the first half, I mean, this would have been 4-1.
Yeah.
Easily.
4-0. Because we had some chances before Montreal scored.
I was just thinking that, like, wait, when did they score versus our original chances?
What's that?
I was just mumbling to myself.
Oh.
Come on, laser one of these. Okay, whatever. You don't need to keep.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of happy we did not use Diego Rossi tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so happy we did not use Diego tonight.
We want him at full, ready to rock and roll. Oh,
that's a rocket of a shot, but I don't hate it.
Nope. Four minutes of stoppage time is going to be coming.
Somebody tagged Master Board saying, hot take, Jason Russell Rowe ain't good. Buddy, he scored the goal. What are you on about?
I will never understand. There are games that you certainly could make that comment during, and at least you would be able to maybe hold a little bit of water, but this ain't one of them.
No.
People would just say the exact same thing over and over, regardless of what is going on in the game, just because they can't they can't get it out of their mindset. It's crazy.
Because he's not the star jewel of a European league or
which it's not like every team has one of those in the first place. At least in a attacker position,
right?
Type thing. I think people maybe got a little bit spoiled, and I don't, myself included, with Cucho. You had Lucas before that, who was up there.
Oh,
goals. That would have been amazing. Nice.
I will die on this hill alone if I have to. Yevon Shaburko is has improved immensely and is probably a younger Chad Marshall.
Ooh. That's a take.
When he first joined, it took him quite some time to get into the system. But once he started getting consistent minutes, Dylan. Once he started getting consistent minutes, he turned into one of the best defenders to ever wear a Crew uniform, in my opinion.
That should have been a corner.
Handball, ref. Thank you.
That should have been a corner, though, because it looked like that ball went out. That Sirwa, saved.
My phone is ahead of all of us right now by a minute and 20 seconds.
Really?
My phone.
Are you watching a live stream?
No, it's the Apple Sports app.
I've started to use that. Yeah. That's wild, actually.
Look at that.
I mean, I know that the Crew app is notorious. Actually, tonight it was pretty spot on with what I was watching, but I feel like there are sometimes it's notoriously far behind.
It sucks that we're only getting a point.
Hey,
what's Cincinnati's score looking like?
I think it's still 1-0.
Kentucky FC.
Final 1, Cincinnati 1.
What?
Cincinnati won.
Cincinnati won.
Yep, 1-0.
Okay,
Whatever.
that's fine.
Yeah, well, you know what? They'll try to brag coming in.
I feel a
lose.
game winner coming on right here.
This will be their only chance.
It's a corner. I feel a game winner right here.
Do you want me to spoil it or no?
You got
We
something
know
right there,
that you
Ty.
would be like if they did score.
Nah, from the looks of Ty's reactions.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Manuel's already ahead too. He's like, it's over.
How can you let it
That's
not
fine.
finish?
That's fine. Hey, we take a point. We stay unbeaten on the road, and
Yeah.
now we go balls to the wall against Cincinnati.
Listen, 3 years ago, if you would have told us that we would have been into May and hadn't lost a road game, I mean, we would have all told you were absolutely crazy, like
Yep.
certified crazy.
Yep.
And
100%.
now here we are. Look at this. I mean, we shouldn't be mad about that. Second place in the East. And what did we say at the beginning of the season? Like, hey, we got some dudes, and we're going to make do with who we got, and we'll see how it all shakes out.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be shaking out pretty well.
Yeah.
Player of
That
the
was his
match.
first goal of the season. That's crazy work.
Yeah, well, it's sponsored by Michelob Ultra, so like he can have it.
Right.
You go ahead and just take that award.
Well, we went on Saturday, then that puts us in first.
On pace for 68
points.
Would that be the record?
Hey.
What's the record? Miami just got it, right?
71.
I thought it was 72 for Miami.
Might have been 72. Let me see.
Yeah.
Well,
74.
Okay, 74. Was it 72 for New England then? When they won the Shield?
That's what, 22?
No.
No, 21.
No. That would
it's
have
like
been
every season somebody breaks the record. It's kind of crazy.
Was it not 2020 or 19?
Dude, if anybody
No.
broke that type of record in 2020, then kudos. They might be the best team ever because under those circumstances of the crazy stuff people were having to do, like practicing in the parking lots and shit before games, like kudos to that.
New England had 73 points in 2021.
Is that when they won the Shield?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They had
All right.
73. Colorado had 61. Seattle 60. Jesus, we only had 47 that year. LAFC had 45. Miami had 41. And Cincy had 20 points.
My word, 8 minutes?
Which match?
Which game?
Philly, LA. Oh my God. And Philly won it. Oh my God. Philadelphia just won the game. Tybury, though.
You know what?
Philly just jumped us.
Oh my
Did they?
God.
Yep. Philly just jumped us.
Well, whatever. The hell with them.
Nashville's in
Wait,
fourth.
did Tybury get a hat trick?
Dude, that literally, like, if you are the Galaxy, I mean, how do you even, like, have the will to try and win a game?
Right. Hold on, I really have to. This is mental. What is wrong with the Galaxy? Like, holy shit!
They don't have Pooj.
It's not even that. Like they just suck.
Baribo has a brace.
Does Ty have a brace? Okay.
Yeah, Ty has a brace because Nathan Harriel scored in the 48th minute.
Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. I thought he had a Hattie. Damn, I lost my parlay. Orlando won. Everything else was on par to win.
Dude, you know what you should have done? I have not been doing this recently, but I need to be better about it. You should have taken the live cash out if you could have done it. There's probably the window you would have had to be able to get that would have been so small that you would have had to like be really on top of it. But if they would have let you cash out with like that, you'd be watching it like a hawk.
Oh yeah,
but
100%.
I'm sure at one point you probably had a chance to. But when every game's at the exact same time, that's tough.
Yeah. Other than that, boys, final thoughts on the game?
It was a game.
It was.
Everybody looked pretty good. All things considered. I like the front line. They started off pretty shaky, not capitalizing on those opportunities. But then as we got later into the game, I mean, they were clicking pretty well. I mean, of course, we would have liked for them to win, but it's a Wednesday game, and you have to go up to Canada with coming up against your rivals back at home. So, I mean, I can live with that result.
I think they shouldn't have midweek games until the end of the season.
Oh my! End of the season.
End of the season is when we get all of them. We start sprinkling them in here and there at the beginning, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, we'll play 10 games within a 3-week span. And
then they're like, oh, by the way, here's the playoffs. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Because, I mean, like when you look at the month of May, with Columbus has the gauntlet that Columbus has to go through. You go to St. Louis, then you come home, you go to Cleveland for our neutral site home game against Inter Miami. Then you got Charlotte, you got San Jose, you got, you go on the road midweek against, Montreal, come home for your rival, go on the road to Charlotte. You come home for Nashville on a Wednesday, then you have, you go back
in Nashville.
Not in May.
We
got a Nashville in July. Yep. Because I'm going to it.
I thought
that's right, you are.
I thought the Nashville one was this month.
Nashville home for Columbus is this month.
When is that?
That is, let me pull back up the schedule. Oh, now hell is real. Yeah. Nashville home for Columbus is May 28th. And then 3 days later, we're on the road to Inter Miami.
Ooh, the Wednesday before it's not Memorial Day weekend. That's the weekend before, isn't it? Crap, never mind.
To end the month of May. Take a couple weeks off, and then we're at home against Vancouver and Atlanta United and Philadelphia Union.
What game do we have on the June 5th?
June 5th? No
Not
game.
June 5th. June 7th.
No game.
We don't have a game on June 7th on a Saturday?
Nope.
Perfect, because I'm going to a concert, so I will not miss the game. Fantastic.
We only have 3 games in the month of June, and that's 614 Day against Vancouver, Atlanta United on June 25th, and then Sunday, June 29th against Philly at home, which it looks like that might be Sunday night soccer because it's a 6 p.m. start.
And you know what I guarantee they're going to do? They're going to do the fireworks because, every time right around 4th of July, they try to do fireworks. And remember, was it last year? It was like the same day as Red, White, and Boom. Disaster. So I bet that'll be their like fireworks night or whatever, knowing that
probably
I think the red, white, and boom weekend, whatever, 4th of July is on a Friday. Red, white, and boom will be the day before. The 5th of July, I think we have an away game if we have a game.
July 6th.
On another Sunday?
Yep. It's a 2 p.m. kickoff against Seattle. Or sorry.
Oh, because you're going to be there.
5 p.m. kickoff against Seattle, 2 o'clock Pacific time. Yep, I'll be there.
That's right. Okay.
Amtrak, baby.
That's a brutal stretch, right? Because they have July 6th at Seattle, July 12th at Cincinnati, July 16th at Nashville, then come home for DC United, Orlando City to round out July.
Dude, we have 3 away games, and those are the places we have to go to in a row.
Yeah.
That sucks. That is really bad.
I mean, I'll take the point tonight. We're still, in the top 3 in the East.
Yeah, I would like to just finish. I mean, this is way further ahead, but I would like to finish in a guaranteed home game spot for a playoff.
I mean, if you remember correct, in 2023, the final standings was, Philadelphia, was Cincinnati, Philadelphia, and Columbus was the top 3.
We're getting
since he went in the Supporter Shield. Hey, I see a Zella Ryan jersey.
Boys, tonight was fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Hey, 300 views.
Tonight was fun. What do we have here? 298 on my Twitter, 1 on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure there was more throughout the night on YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
we need to do these more often.
I know, right? My word.
Yeah.
Other than that, boys, I hope you guys had fun. I'm going to hop off, eat my last hotheads, and finish watching Austin and Atlanta.
Hey,
those of you guys who you said what?
Those Wendy's burger patties, those are actually pretty good. Season them how you want to season it. You could get them at select Kroger's right now.
Did you put them on the grill or did you cook them on the stove?
I have a griddle.
Oh, I got you. Like an indoor one?
Yeah, I got a griddle by Drew Barrymore with her beautiful collection.
Did not know she had griddles.
Yes, she got air fryers, everything. But no, slap the patties on there through the seat.
Okay.
I threw on cowboy butter seasoning.
Oh, I've not heard of that.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna get these. I'm definitely gonna look next time I'm at the store. I'm gonna look out for these. I'm very intrigued by if they taste. Did they? Okay, so quick question before we all get off here. Did they taste like a Wendy's burger? More or less. Obviously, you put different stuff on it, but like overall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm down with that. That's cool.
$7.99 for 4 patties.
That is a pretty good. I wonder how many 4 would be at a Wendy's. Probably more than that, frankly.
So, your turn.
Other than that, boys, tonight was fun. Let me stop sharing my screen really quick, so that way. There we go. Wait, where's the other one? 4. There we go. All right, boys, tonight was fun. We should do this more often. I'm gonna finish eating and hang out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Tonight was a blast. I think we reached our peak viewers of 300 tonight. So shout out to y'all. Thanks for the constant conversation, engagement. We really do appreciate it. If you guys are watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for post notifications, so that way you guys get notified whenever we go live. You guys can follow us on social media on Instagram at the Wiseman Say Podcast, on X or Twitter at Wiseman Pod, on YouTube at the Wiseman Say Podcast. You guys can also watch us on Goals TV at the Wiseman Say Podcast. Be sure to rate the show on any and all podcast platforms. That's Apple, Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, Overcast, Pocket Cast. You guys can follow Jerald on social media.
At Jerald_Lucas96.
You guys can follow Derik on social media.
At FunkyMoses17.
You guys can follow me on social media at FisherTyler__. Tonight was fun. We'll do it again sometime soon. And Jerald, my friend, as tradition goes, wise men say,
only fools rush in.
Peace out, everybody. Have a good week. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay cool. Hug your loved ones. Go Crew.
Stay wise, y'all, and see y'all in hell this week.
Yeah. See you in hell.
Yeah.